Lionel Messi is officially confirmed to start against Monterrey. Yes, the captain is locked into the starting 11 for what is, without a single doubt, the most tense, hostile, and decisive clash of the entire 2026 Leagues Cup. But behind the scenes at Inter Miami, panic is setting in. Catastrophic squad absences have just been revealed, leaving head coach Guillermo Hoyos with an attacking unit that is severely fractured right before kickoff. To be brutally honest, this is not just another group stage fixture. This is pure, unadulterated revenge. Everyone remembers the humiliation in the Champions Cup, how Monterrey knocked Inter Miami out with Messi on the pitch, and how their fans celebrated that downfall. Now, destiny sets up the ultimate rematch. But the setup for Miami is alarming. Over the last 24 hours, social media exploded with claims that Messi pulled his hamstring during the rain delay against San Luis. Today, we bring you the actual training ground footage that thoroughly destroys that narrative. Messi is 100% fit, but he is practically fighting alone up front. No Luis Suarez, no Matteo Silvetti, and a Monterrey side that costs more money and features far deeper quality than Miami. Does Miami actually have what it takes to survive, or are we walking straight into another Mexican football nightmare? Let's dissect the viral rumor that had half the football world in an absolute panic. During Inter Miami's opening tournament fixture against Atletico San Luis, play was abruptly suspended for over 30 minutes due to severe lightning and heavy rain. When the players returned to the pitch, cameras caught Leo Messi repeatedly massaging his left hamstring. Clickbait channels ran wild instantly. They claimed Messi suffered a muscular tear and would miss the Monterrey showdown. Here's what actually happened. When elite athletes are forced to stop playing mid-match, sit in a climate-controlled locker room, and then return to a wet pitch, muscle tightness is instant. Messi was merely stretching out cold muscle fiber. Look at the footage from Miami's final training session today. Messi participated in full contact drills, completed every high-intensity sprint exercise, and showed zero physical distress. The medical team cleared him without a single restriction. Remember this key fact. Messi at 39 years old is a master of managing his own body. Throughout his career, like that famous Philadelphia match before the World Cup, the moment Leo feels even a tiny tweak, he steps off the pitch immediately. He never forces it. The fact that he finished the San Luis match and trained at maximum intensity all week proves beyond doubt that he is fit, dangerous, and ready to face Rayados. While Messi's availability brings massive relief, the rest of Guillermo Hoyos' squad faces a total personnel crisis. Luis Suarez remains completely unavailable. The Uruguayan striker is serving a long multi-match suspension, stripping Miami of their most lethal finisher inside the box. However, the most devastating blow came earlier today regarding rising star Matteo Silvetti. Inter Miami issued an official club statement confirming that Silvetti suffered a severe left shoulder dislocation during a brutal collision in the last game. He has been ruled out indefinitely while undergoing medical evaluation. Silvetti was the only player providing direct vertical speed and width to compensate for Suarez's absence. Without both of them, Miami's attacking depth is completely gutted. Consider the harsh financial reality of this matchup. Strip Lionel Messi out of the equation, and CF Monterrey possesses a drastically more expensive, deeper, and more ruthless roster than Inter Miami. Major League Soccer operates under rigid salary caps. Because of this, roster depth beyond a club's designated players drops off significantly. Liga MX clubs face no such restrictions. Monterrey features proven European talent across every position. Lucas Ocampos, Oliver Torres, Tecatito Corona, and Belgian striker Hugo Kuipers. On paper, Monterrey's depth presents a terrifying tactical mismatch against Miami's makeshift unit. To understand why this game carries so much raw emotion, we have to rewind to 2024. When Inter Miami met Monterrey in the Champions Cup quarterfinals, it was pitched as the ultimate showdown between MLS and Liga MX. What followed was a complete disaster for Miami. Rayados dominated the tactical battle, winning 2-1 in Fort Lauderdale before handily defeating Miami 3-1 in Mexico. It was a tie filled with heated altercations in the tunnel, red cards on the pitch, and ruthless mockery from the Monterrey fanbase. That defeat remains one of the darkest marks on Inter Miami's international record. Fast forward to 2026, where the Leagues Cup format has turned this rematch into a life-or-death fixture. Under current tournament rules, only 4 teams from each side advance to the knockout stage, with goal differential serving as the ultimate decider. Miami opened their campaign with an impressive 4-2 victory over Atletico San Luis, placing them in a strong position with 3 points and a +2 goal margin. Monterrey, on the other hand, suffered a shocking 2-1 defeat to Orlando City in their opener. Desperation makes Monterrey a dangerous beast. Rayados cannot afford a second loss without facing immediate elimination. Expect them to enter new stadium with an aggressive, suffocating press from the opening whistle. A win for Miami locks up a favorable knockout seed, while a loss could throw them into a brutal crossover tie against Liga MX champions Club America. How will Guillermo Hoyos structure Inter Miami to overcome these absences and protect a shaky defensive line? Let's analyze the expected starting 11. Starting in goal, Rocco is projected to retain his spot. The defensive back four will likely feature Franco Mura at right back, Noah Allen and Tomas Avalos in central defense, and Ian Frey on the left. Pay close attention to Noah Allen. He enters this fixture in red-hot form after delivering an incredible hat-trick of assists against San Luis. Moving into midfield, Hoyos will rely on a double pivot featuring veteran Casemiro alongside Bright. Casemiro's role is vital. He must act as a concrete wall, stopping Monterrey's rapid central transitions before they reach Miami's vulnerable center backs. Bright will be given license to press box-to-box, breaking up play and feeding the ball quickly to Rodrigo de Paul and Segovia. With Suarez and Silvetti out, the entire offensive burden falls squarely upon Lionel Messi. Expect Hoyos to deploy Messi in a roaming false nine role, flanked by Pinter on the left wing. Messi will drop deep into the midfield space between Monterrey's lines, orchestrating play while looking for late runs into the box. The decisive tactical battle comes down to Monterrey's high press versus Miami's counter-attacking execution. Monterrey under Matias Almeida plays an intense, man-marking system. If Miami bypasses that initial press through Messi's vision and DePaul's distribution, massive open spaces will open up behind Rayados' high defensive line. Everything is set for an absolute blockbuster at new stadium. Inter Miami has the ultimate superstar and an overwhelming hunger for revenge, but Monterrey brings superior depth, massive financial muscle, and total desperation. Will Lionel Messi pull off another miracle without his main attacking partners, or will Monterrey repeat history and ruin Miami's tournament hopes? Drop your final score predictions in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the 2026 Leagues Cup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at kickoff.